California is a land of diverse beauty, from its towering redwoods to its sun-kissed beaches. The state is renowned for its stunning landscapes, which attract millions of visitors each year. From the rugged cliffs of Big Sur to the serene shores of Lake Tahoe, California's natural wonders are a testament to the state's unique charm. Yet this beauty is increasingly threatened by a recurring nightmare: wildfires. These fires are not just a seasonal inconvenience, they are a growing crisis that demands urgent attention. Each year these blazes tear through the state's forests and grasslands, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The damage is not only to the environment but also to the lives and livelihoods of countless Californians. The Golden State has always experienced fires, but their intensity and frequency have reached alarming levels in recent times. Climate change, prolonged droughts, and human activities have all contributed to this escalating threat. Understanding the causes and consequences of these fires is crucial for protecting California's future. Scientists and experts are working tirelessly to study fire behavior, develop better prediction models, and implement effective prevention strategies. The dry, hot summers create tinderbox conditions ripe for ignition. Vegetation that has not seen rain for months becomes highly flammable, setting the stage for potential disaster. Once ignited, these fires can spread at an astonishing rate, fueled by dry vegetation and driven by fierce winds. The combination of these factors makes it incredibly challenging to control and contain the blazes. The flames consume everything in their path, leaving behind charred landscapes and devastated communities. Homes are reduced to ashes and entire ecosystems are disrupted. The impact of these fires extends far beyond the immediate burn areas, affecting air quality, water resources, and the health and well-being of millions. The smoke and pollutants released can travel hundreds of miles, posing serious health risks to people far removed from the flames. While fire is a natural part of California's ecosystem, the recent surge in wildfire activity is driven by a complex interplay of factors. Chief among these is climate change, which has resulted in hotter, drier conditions across the state. Rising temperatures evaporate moisture from vegetation, turning it into highly flammable fuel. This creates a landscape primed for ignition. Strong winds, often driven by seasonal weather patterns, further exacerbate the problem. These winds can whip up small flames into raging infernos, pushing them across vast distances at alarming speeds. The Santa Ana winds, in particular, are notorious for their role in fueling some of California's most destructive wildfires. Human activity is another significant factor contributing to the wildfire crisis. Accidental ignitions from power lines, equipment use, and even discarded cigarettes are responsible for starting a significant number of fires. The 2018 Camp Fire stands as a stark reminder of the devastating power of California wildfires. This catastrophic event not only reshaped the landscape, but also left an indelible mark on the lives of thousands of residents. This inferno, which raged through the town of Paradise, became the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in the state's history. The town, once a serene and picturesque community, was transformed into a scene of utter devastation. Ignited by faulty electrical equipment, the fire was fueled by dry vegetation and driven by strong winds, quickly engulfing the town and surrounding areas. Firefighters battled tirelessly, but the sheer intensity of the flames made containment efforts incredibly challenging. The firestorm moved with terrifying speed, leaving residents little time to escape. Many had to make split-second decisions, fleeing with only the clothes on their backs and whatever they could carry. The campfire claimed 85 lives and destroyed nearly 19,000 structures, reducing Paradise to ashes. The loss of homes, businesses, and cherished memories was immeasurable. The economic losses were staggering, exceeding $16 billion. The financial burden on survivors and the state was immense, with long-term recovery efforts still ongoing. The fire also had severe environmental consequences, releasing massive amounts of smoke and greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The air quality deteriorated significantly, affecting not just the immediate area, but also regions far beyond. The campfire serves as a tragic example of the convergence of climate change, human error, and the destructive potential of wildfires. It underscores the urgent need for better fire management practices, infrastructure improvements, and climate action to prevent such disasters in the future. The consequences of California's wildfires are far-reaching and devastating. Most tragically, these fires claim human lives, displacing families and leaving communities in mourning. The loss of life is immeasurable, and the emotional scars left behind can last a lifetime. The economic toll is also staggering. Homes and businesses are reduced to rubble, leaving residents with nothing but the clothes on their backs. The cost of rebuilding is immense, putting a strain on both individuals and the state's resources. Beyond the immediate damage, wildfires have long-term consequences for the environment. They release harmful pollutants into the air, degrading air quality and posing health risks to residents, especially those with respiratory problems. The smoke from these fires can travel thousands of miles, affecting air quality in distant states and even other countries. Section 5. Fighting back prevention, early warning, and community action. Addressing the wildfire crisis requires a multi-pronged approach that combines prevention, preparedness, and response. This means not only fighting fires when they occur, but also taking proactive steps to prevent them from starting in the first place. Prevention efforts focus on reducing the risk of ignition and managing vegetation to reduce fuel loads. Controlled burns, for example, are a key strategy used to clear out underbrush that can fuel larger fires. This includes hardening infrastructure, such as power lines, to make them more resistant to sparks. Upgrading electrical systems and using insulated power lines can significantly reduce the chances of a fire starting due to electrical faults. Creating defensible spaces around homes by clearing brush and vegetation is another critical measure. This not only helps to protect individual properties, but also reduces the overall fuel available for wildfires to spread. Early warning systems are crucial for giving residents time to evacuate before a fire reaches their homes. These systems can include fire lookout towers, automated alerts, and community evacuation drills to ensure everyone knows what to do in an emergency. This includes investing in advanced fire detection technologies, such as satellite imagery and sensor networks. These technologies can detect fires in their early stages, allowing for quicker response times and potentially preventing larger, more destructive fires. Improving communication systems to ensure timely and accurate alerts are delivered to the public is also essential. This can involve using emergency alert systems on phones, public announcement speakers, and dedicated emergency communication centers. Community awareness and preparedness are also essential. Holding community meetings and safety workshops can help residents understand the risks and the steps they need to take to stay safe. Educating residents about wildfire risks, evacuation procedures, and how to create defensible spaces around their homes can empower them to take steps to protect themselves and their property. Knowledge is a powerful tool in the fight against wildfires. By working together, communities can build resilience against wildfires, ensuring that everyone is prepared and knows what to do when the next fire season arrives. Section 6. The long game. Addressing the root cause of a warming planet. While immediate action is needed to mitigate the risks of wildfires, addressing the root cause of the problem, climate change, is crucial for long-term solutions. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions by transitioning to cleaner sources of energy, improving energy efficiency, and promoting sustainable land management practices are all essential steps in this effort. Investing in research and development of new technologies can also play a role. This includes exploring innovative approaches to carbon capture and storage, developing fire-resistant building materials, and enhancing fire prediction and modeling capabilities. Addressing climate change is not just an environmental imperative but also an economic and social one. Section 7. A shared responsibility. Government and citizens working together. Combating the wildfire crisis requires a collective effort from government agencies, communities, and individuals. Government agencies play a critical role in setting policies, providing funding, and coordinating resources for wildfire prevention, preparedness, and response. This includes investing in forest management, fire suppression, and community outreach programs. Communities need to develop and implement comprehensive wildfire protection plans, working together to reduce risks and prepare for emergencies. This includes establishing neighborhood watch programs, organizing community cleanup days to remove flammable vegetation, and conducting regular fire drills. Individuals have a responsibility to be aware of wildfire risks, take steps to protect their homes and property, and be prepared to evacuate when necessary. This includes maintaining defensible spaces around their homes, having a go bag ready, and knowing their evacuation routes. Section 8. Conclusion. A call to action for a safer future. The increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires in California pose a significant threat to the state's people, environment, and way of life. Addressing this crisis requires a multifaceted approach that combines immediate actions to mitigate risks with long-term solutions to address the root causes of the problem. This is not just a problem for those living in fire-prone areas, it is a challenge that affects all Californians. By working together, we can create a safer, more resilient future for California. This requires a commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions, investing in wildfire prevention and preparedness, and fostering a culture of shared responsibility. The time for action is now. Our future depends on it.